Hello everybody, and today we are starting up Dark Souls 2. Scholars of the First Sin, I say, as I grasp around for the box. Oh, there it is, up there. But yeah, we are doing basically Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, which I have only found out after the fact so this is essentially the definitive version of the game. So essentially, this comes with the DLC. Why am I supposed to touch touchpad? Can I hit X? Alright, X works too. Yes. No PlayStation Plus if this comes up. Hey! It came up. And no. Alright, starting in offline mode. Yes. But yeah, so Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, as is my understanding, and from back of the box, comes with, what was it, like, get out my old man reading glasses here. But yeah, I mean, basically it says it improves everything for the most part. And I think it was, oh yeah, it was the official FromSoft page that mentioned it came with the 3 DLC pieces. I don't know what that means. I don't know how to access them. I'll be curious how it comes up. But back of the box, and even the FromSoft page mentioning updated enemy placement should be very interesting, because I was told to avoid this game. I was told, don't waste your time, it is a... Well, I was told it was a bad game, but with some caveats of like, okay, maybe it's not like completely horrible, but it pales in comparison to everything else in the Soulsborne journey that we are doing here. But kind of all the more that I want to check it out, like, I don't know. It's one of those things where if something's overhyped, I want to bring it down, and if something's too shit upon, I want to kind of bring it up. Not completely. Some things are just bad, and some things are just good, but there's always nuance, and I like to explore that. So, yeah, I'll be curious how this is. And as for other information I was told about this game, I have been informed that there is a way to accidentally activate hard mode early on in the game. I guess it's a covenant, so similar to what we had in Dark Souls 1. But yeah, I need to avoid a pedestal with a ring on it. I know that much. Lest I make this game... I don't want to say unbeatable, but... I don't need the extra handicap, honestly, especially my first time here. Beyond that, I've been told... I think that it introduced some system for dual-wielding weapons, finally. So, like, if you have 2 daggers, it's not just one is for pairing, it's like you can kind of combine the two, I think. I'm not too familiar with that, but, you know, it is what it is. And then, lastly... Oh yeah, there's some stat that relates to dodging. Although, what that was, I do not fully remember. But it essentially lets you... lets you do something. What was it? Oh yeah, there's a stat called adaptability or something that the game doesn't tell you makes your dodge roll faster. So, those are the things I know about this game. Beyond that, it's all a mystery. Heck, originally I thought that what ended up being Gwendolyn from Dark Souls 1, I thought she had come from this game. Because I only saw, like, internet pictures of her back in the day. So, I don't even know that part. Heck, I didn't know this is a prequel or a sequel or, like, the name would indicate sequel, but, yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and start this up. Alright, blood on, yes. Subtitles on, yes. HUD always display. Yes, I think it always displayed in Dark Souls 1. But in hindsight, they might have had a smart HUD in the remake of Demon Souls. And brightness. Until the flame is visible and the dragon invisible. Well, I don't see a dragon and I do see a flame, so I think this is good. Yeah, camera access stuff looking all good. I mean, I assume some of this stuff I can just change if it ends up not actually being good in practice. Yeah, wait, jump controls, L3. Interesting. Slight dread-inducing. But I guess even the jumping in Dark Souls 1 was a bit weird, where it's like I had to start running, and then let go of run, and then hit it again to jump. Toggle auto-lock on. Oh. Okay, I think that was on in Dark Souls 1. It wasn't always great to have on, but... And heck, it was on it, now think about it, in the Demon Souls remake, because we used it for the rats in the Swamp of Sorrows. Swamp of Sorrow? There we go. Cinematic effects. I assume that means critical hits? Which, sure, the other games had that on by default too. Yeah, I think all this probably is fine. Saving save data. Story time.
Perhaps you've seen it. Maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten land.
Lighttown?
A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything. Once branded. The symbol of the curse.
Oh, that dark ring thing from the first game?
An augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow.
Okay, so undead plague is still a thing.
Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drangleic. Perhaps you're familiar.
No?
No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why.
I mean, if they took a boat there, that's probably easy enough to know why. But I have a number of questions already. Like a moth drawn to a flame, your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time. For that is your fate. Okay.
The fate of the cursed.
I guess we travel by whirlpool to get to this land of Drangleic. Which at first I thought they were going to be like Lordland. It's like, I've been there, but not Lordland. Berserker Blade, the Katana of Berserker, by its name. It's so funny going from Demon Souls Remake, where it's like very smooth graphics, to Dark Souls Remastered, which very old graphics, and now we're kind of like ramping back up into better graphics. That said, some stuff in the Dark Souls remaster is still pretty cool. Things betwixt. Also, interesting, they didn't ask me, like, to... I mean, I say interesting, they didn't ask me to make my character, but, like, I'm so wrapped up head to toe, something tells me there's gonna be a mirror or something at some point. Now, I have, a number of questions since, like, Hollow and, assumedly, Undead and Souls are still a thing. But... is this actually canonically connected to Dark Souls 1? Or is this more akin to, like, Final Fantasy, where it's like every game has chocobos, or not every game, most games have chocobos since their introduction. Most games have Moogle since their introduction. So is it like, Hollow is always a thing, but the setting is always different? Hello... people? No, they're like dog rats. Like little chupacabras. Hello, you're gonna bite me. No? Alright. Do I get anything from these bones? No. I was also kind of curious about, like, looking here. It's like, you know, oh, maybe fossilized giant trees, but... no, I think we're just in some, like, giant underground cavern? Assumedly beneath the water? Oh, but here's a giant tree. That said, it doesn't look like the same type of trees from Dark Souls 1. From, like, the Dragon Age. Anybody home? Oh, a trio of 3 old ladies. Oh, 4. Never mind.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play.
That's okay.
They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
Okay, it is 3 old lady and 1 young lady. So it still stands, but the whole
What is
Macbeth,
your name?
the 3 fates, etc. Alright. What I wonder about is, so... we went female last time, because we went male before that. Which normally back to male, but I don't... like, one thing I wonder is that so we have Bloodborne next. I don't know... all the art I've ever seen of Bloodborne is always, like, a main character guy, so I don't know if it's fixed. I know Sekiro... at least I think Sekiro is only the main character guy. So guy, girl, guy... so it would stand basically that we should go... girl this time around? Let's try to recall your name. I do like how it's like recalling. It's not, what is your name? It's like, what do you think your name is? Let's see. Guy. Okay, yeah. You know, that kind of also makes all the Dark Souls games unified, because so Sekiro, we're a guy, then will be a girl in Dark Souls 3, then will be a guy in Bloodborne, and then basically be a girl here, which would make all 3 Dark Souls like the same character. Heavy, heavy air quotes. Alright, so we'll go with Tia then. Are you sure of your name? Probably.
At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy. Take a closer look. Who do you think it's supposed to be? Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Could have just said so, lady. You took the long road to get there. Okay, but that's how they're explaining how I shape it. Okay, let's see. Class and gift. Alright, class, we have Warrior, Battle-Scarred Warrior, high strength, dexterity, skilled with weapons. Knight, Traveling Knight, high HP and adaptability, tough to take down. Swordsman, finely skilled swordsman, fights gracefully with strong weapons in both hands. Bandit, a merciless outlaw, high dexterity, skilled with bow, fights well at various ranges. Cleric, cleric on pilgrimage, high faith in miracles and guide the way, or high faith in miracles guide the way. Sorcerer, knowledgeable sorcerer, casts sorceries with high intelligence and attunement. Explorer, well-traveled explorer, not terribly powerful, but has many items. I'm just comparing the stats, but in hindsight, I don't know what most of these stats are. They've changed it yet again. If I recall correctly, Star was Faith, so Book this time around is probably Intelligence, because it used to be Candle. Because I remember mixing that up. But maybe I mixed up that I got it mixed up, and maybe I'm mixed up here. I like how there's like head, which might be stamina or endurance? I assume head and heart are the 2 important things. And then... is there a way for me to actually look at the stats? Apparently not. And deprived. Unclothed, origin unknown, has nothing to fight with except life-affirming flesh. I'm leaning towards Sorcerer this time around. We've beaten around the bush of doing magic in the last few games. So it almost kind of feels like we should just finally give in and be who we are. But I do like deck stuff too. Really a shame there isn't like Spellblade or Spell Fencer, something like that, where it's like Dex and Magic in good unity. Now that said, no reason we can't kind of like mix the 2, like later on as we build up stats. So if he has high Dex, I assume his Dex thing would be... so Dex is probably the body. Or, no, the hand, probably. Looking at the bottom right. Meaning Sorcerer starts... not that much. This is tough. But yeah, I'm leaning towards Sorcerer. Also, well, I just noticed there's no Pyromancer back. Do we not have Flame Flinging anymore? It's a bit of a shame, because it was kind of nice that Pyromancer was not dependent on a stat. But that's why I'm kind of curious, though, how magic dependent on a stat is in the game. Like, is it good, bad? I would also be something about Dex because, like I mentioned before, I have been told that supposedly this game added a more intuitive system for dual-wielding weapons. So your offhand is not always like just the defensive weapon, but like, assumedly you can do more cool stuff. But I find that it's harder to... I do like how basically the Explorer just like, not good stats, but has a lot of interesting stuff. Trying to think, who has the closest? Okay, Cleric has basically the closest in terms of being able to potentially back up, like going into int. Although, wow, the dex on this is extremely low. Because I was like, you know, could go cleric and then try to double dip. Or like vice versa. But looks like vice versa would not work out given that sorcerers do not have a lot of faith. I wonder what's on our belt. It looks like a stone. I mean, I guess that's our items? Yeah, items. Oh, everyone starts with that little stone except for deprived. Okay. Yeah, I guess let's go with sorcerer. Let's roll the dice. Gift? Nothing. Life ring, the ring of old, slightly increases HP. Human effigy, a familiar looking effigy, returns the hollow to life. Healing wares, various items used to cure poison, restore HP. Essential for anyone traveling Drangleic. Drangleic? I'm gonna just call it Drangleic, even though I think it's more Drangleic. Homeward Bone, return to your last bonfire, having one may easier journey, but there are no easy journeys. Seed of a tree of giants, a seed grown from a tree of giants, inedible. Many questions regarding the use of that. Bonfire Ascetic, toss into a bonfire to raise the strength of nearby foes. Only for those who seek a greater challenge. Yeah, I'm not using that. No, 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 no. Petrified something, a simple petrified lump. It may be some use someday. Huh. That's a bit difficult. So human effigy seems to be the equivalent of a humanity. And then homeward bone is a homeward bone, so one-time use, go back to a bonfire. They're not too great. The ring seems a bit better, because the rings at least, it takes a while to kind of like find replacement rings. I'm tempted about the seed, because like, it raises a lot of questions, but it could ultimately be pointless. Same with petrified something. But let's go with the life ring. It's just a nice little advantage. Okay, that's a reset. Alright, how do I go to body? Because they say finalize character, complete creation. I'm like, I would like to change body if possible. And my face, and double check advanced settings, all that stuff. There's like touchscreen finish creation, and there's finalized creation. Okay. No. Okay. I guess finalize creation to hopefully move to body and face. I just don't like the name there, but okay. How they're wording it, see your true self, yeah, sure. Although wait, I did, alright. Life ring, sorcerer, alright, cool.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse.
You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance.
Well, you never know.
Oh no, am I a guy with the name Tia now?
Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom.
But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow.
So weird that I couldn't really seem to customize my character.
Fool you no longer. You lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
I know, lady. I know. Yeah, it's weird that it wasn't that easy to try and get over to changing my appearance.
You must go on a journey without rest. Well, I suppose if you find yourself at an impasse. But if your will is yet unbroken, then you may return here to start again with a clean slate.
Not gonna let me back into character creation. If not, my headcanon is I'm now a dude whose parents wanted a daughter, and they're like, well, we have the daughter name prepared, so you're taking it, kid. Dark Souls 2: The Adventure of Essentially Bridget from Guilty Gear. See, this lady gets it. Okay, what about you, lady back here? They're all a bunch of jokesters.
This is a limbo. A link between Drangleic and the outer world. Fair traveller, I know that you must have a story. Why else would you visit such a place? This lost, decayed kingdom.
Okay, Drangleic. I'm going to attempt to remember the pronunciation there, but I make no guarantees. It's interesting how basically the graphics have improved, but like, straight up, this kind of feels like a GameCube game, not gonna lie. And I mean that in a good way. And that's why, like, Lost Ruined Kingdom, I'm like, Lost Kingdom. I played those games back on the GameCube. Okay, human effigy, so a humanity. I assume at some point we're gonna go full mummified form. We had two weapons, yeah, we had dagger and staff. Life gem. I noticed that all but that one started with a life gem. I assume that's a potion of sorts. Oh, those are gestures. Alright, how do I get to, here we go. So it's touchscreen now instead of start. Okay, life gem, slightly restores HP, show item description. Man, this really feels like a GameCube game. It's kind of crazy. Small stone made up of crystallized souls gradually restores a small amount of HP, often found near the abandoned corpses, as if it were what remains of the soul. Oopsie. Okay, yeah, human effigy is basically, I guess we can read it. A warm, soft, shadow-like effigy. Use this item to reverse hollowing. It also weakens the links to other worlds, preventing invasions and most cooperations. Peer closely at an effigy, and one begins to perceive a human form. But whose form it takes depends on the person looking. Okay, there's our dark sign. Dark sign! An accursed mark. The dark sign induces death, returning the player to the last bonfire rested at the cost of all souls held. Do what you must to gather the pieces, scraping them into some semblance of a whole, before the will to do so fades. Black Separation Crystal. A symbol of farewells that has been passed down since time immemorial. The crystal sends phantoms back to their homes, or sends you back to yours. Whether ending in hope or despair, encounters are valuable experiences. Beware fickle use of this item. Bone of Order. Interesting how this one says, like, doesn't say online item, but this one actually starts off with Bone of Order online play item. You'll be punished for fleeing from other worlds by disconnecting unjustly. However, this charm will disperse the ire directed at you. But sins are not easily buried, and there's no telling if you will be let off so easily next time. Each encounter in life is a precious turn of fate, and fate will not be cheated. Okay. This basic dagger. A standard dagger. Has only a modest attack and short reach, but can be jabbed in rapid succession. Oh, okay. That's like a little nice stabbing, I guess. When a powerful critical with a powerful critical attack, this is a potent weapon in the hands of the capable. In hindsight, what's the how do I see the like requirements for the weapon though? Because normally in Dark Souls and Demon Souls it was like 30 pages worth, but there's only the item thing here. Unless help? Okay, let's me see these. Shot range, maximum distance achieved by ranged attacks. Casting speed, speed at which spells can be cast. Poised. Okay, so that's actually, I guess, on weapons casting speed. Okay, that's good to know. Poise damage, strength of impact disrupting opponent's poise. Total reduction, total value of all types of damage reduction. Total value of all types of... Okay, so like, for shields? Or is this my current stats? I would assume it's for the weapon, being highlighted. Current durability, maximum durability. At 0, items break and become ineffective. Durability is restored by resting at a bonfire, but a broken item must be repaired first. Okay. So durability is just restored at a bonfire, so it sounds like I don't need to repair it, only if it goes fully broken. At least that's how I'm reading it. I think I mentioned this in previous videos, but yeah, one thing I am aware of is that this Dark Souls 2 was made by a different dev team than Dark Souls 1, and I would assume then Demon Souls, because the original Dark Souls team went on to do Bloodborne. So there probably will be a bit of a different taste going into this game, but all the more reason I'm curious. Alright, we got our catalyst here, Sorcerer's Staff. The first staff of most sorcerers, a catalyst for sorceries and hexes. To use sorceries, attune a sorcery at a bonfire and equip a staff. The strength of most sorceries is affected by the caster's intelligence. Okay. Imported hood. Hemp hood that fully covers the face, provides protection from the elements and little more. The cursed souls who wander the lands have a strange way of ending up here, as if drawn from afar by some force. Ah, okay, so I have my Black Hollow Mage robe, but also my imported tunic. Oopsie. I assume total defense, durability. Okay. Dang it, I keep hitting the wrong button. Although, hardly a new thing. I've been doing it in the past few games too. Black Hollow Mage robe. Robe worn by Hollow Drangleic mages. Drangleic mages wore different garb depending on their sex. What function this served, however, is unknown, as with many old practices. This is a woman's robe. But I'm wearing it, so am I? Am I a girl? I don't know. I was going for a girl. I thought I got a guy, but maybe I'm just a girl with short hair. I mean, in this day and age, you know. I'm gender fluid. I'm the gender fluid sorcerer. Let's just go with that. Traveler's tunics won't provide much in the way of protection. The cursed souls who wander the lands have a strange way of ending up here, as if drawn from afar by some force. Imported manchettes. Traveler's manchettes won't provide much in the way of protection. Alright, so I assume all that's the same. I have 2 imported trousers, okay. Oh, and there's my life ring. Of which, let's go ahead and, yeah. Where are my rings? Oh, there they are. Let's equip the life ring. Yeah, we might as well equip the imported manchettes. We might as well put on the hood, too. Yeah, that works. That's fine. It's fine. I wonder what that timer is, like, to the right there. Okay, then let me see my stats. So, okay. Oh, okay, so head is level. Vigor. So that turns on HP. Then endurance, there we are, stamina. I can't remember if that's a different name than before or not. So many games use different things for what the health stat is. That's vitality, okay. Vitality, an attribute that determines your max equipment load. Attunement. Attunement governing number of spells that can be attuned. Yeah, we know that well. Boost spellcasting speed. Nice. Strength. Attribute required to wield heavy, powerful weapons. Also boost attack. Dexterity. Yep. With weapons that require finesse. Also boost attack. There's adaptability, which, if I recall, that was basically speeds up my rolls. Theoretically pretty good there. So if we don't end up putting stuff in the dex... Because what I'm kind of wondering is, like, if we find a weapon, like a katana or something that's just, like, a good fit, I might put enough points in to be able to wield it, but then kind of stop there. Intelligence. Oh wait, did I go through another adaptability? Raises various attributes to ensure one's survival. Boosts agility and various resistances. Intelligence. Attribute required for sorceries. Boost magic defense and proficiency in sorceries. Faith. Attribute required for miracles. Boost lightning defense and proficiency in miracles. And then left hand attack. Oh, for slot. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we have 3 weapon slots now, and like both left and right hand. Interesting. Okay, there's our equipment load, stamina, and health. Okay. It says 1 of 2. How do I get to the other page on the stats? Whoopsie. Okay, so it's not R1. R2? Nope. Touchscreen? Nope. Huh. Curious. Oh, there, it's probably the switch. There we go. Okay, so I assume these are my... Yeah, physical defense. Okay, all these are my defenses with agility. With ease of evasion. So that's probably connected to the adaptability. Casting speed, attunement slots, 1. Poise. Okay. Ah, okay, that's equipment, and then it shows my 2-player stats. Okay, okay. Alright, I think I got a vibe. Okay. Alright, I guess we can keep the life gems equipped. I kind of don't want to, like, accidentally use them if it happens, but it should be fine.
Now, go along, go along.
That laugh felt a bit forced. Like she's just like, oh yeah, hehehehe. Creepy
Now,
laugh.
go along, go along.
Okay, repeat. I'm assuming you're just gonna laugh at me. Oh! What's wrong? No more jokes? Am I not funny anymore? Do I not amuse you? Yep, they refuse to talk to me. Repeat.
My name is Millibeth. The old women were once fire keepers.
Oh.
I am here to look after them. It is what my mother did, and her mother before her, and so on.
Interesting.
The old women were keepers of the fire. But now, the fire shows signs of fading. And the kingdom is beset by hollows.
Beset by? I mean, I guess true hollows. Like, we're going hollow, but we're undead, but not hollow yet.
The old women are sisters. I am told there was a fourth. Long ago, fire keepers were commonplace. But now they are lost, scattered to the winds.
Okay. So maybe Dark Souls 1 takes place in the distant past? Even though it itself was kind of at the end of a long age, it seemed.
The old women are sisters.
Alright, repeat dialogue.
Long ago, but now they...
Still so funny how much this feels GameCube era. But okay, there's a back door and a front door. I noticed there was a path from the front door. Oh. I guess the other one was the front door, this is the back door. We have a fire here. This appears to be a stone thing with a ring on it. This might be what I need to avoid. Bonfire places of respite. You may also light torches on them. Oh, okay. Guess let's light it up. Bonfire lit. Alright. An item over here that I cannot reach, but let's... There we go. Soul of a Lost Undead and a torch. Alright. Man. I know I just said it, but once again, GameCube vibes, like the animation and everything. Alright, we got a torch. Can I equip it? Wrong button again. That will happen for a while, I assume. Alright, offhand. Oh. Is a torch an item, maybe? No. It's Soul of the Lost Undead, so we know how those work. Soul of a lost undead who is long gone hollow. Used to acquire souls. The soul is the source of all life, and even in undeath or hollowing, the mind seeks souls. Okay, so hollowing is basically super undeath, and we're basic undeath. Alright. Yeah, never fully grasped exactly what undeath is like. Oh, there... Okay, so this thing with a timer on the side, that's my torch. Okay. Like, I mean, it looks like a torch. I'm assuming it's a torch, but... Okay. So since I picked it up, what if I... Wait, why can I not sip... Oh, I had the menu still open, that's why. Burn. What's burn? Okay, so if I want to sacrifice a human effigy. Okay, but we're not going to burn that. Oh, right from the get-go we have fast travel. Okay, so this must be like area and then within the area. Yep, okay. Firekeeper's dwelling within things for twins. Okay. I gotta say, fast travel unlocked from the get-go. Very nice. Okay. So if I go out the other door... Mainly I'm curious because... There was a path this way, I thought. I appear to have thought incorrectly, though. Unless... Secret? Nope. Okay, so only one way to really go. Oh yeah, there's that jump stuff we had. That was L3? Maybe I can do it while running? There we go. Okay, so run. Ah, okay, so if I let go of running, I stop running. I think the other... Was that the way it was before? But okay, so I can't, like, jump up here. Jump seems also smaller than in Dark Souls 1. But maybe that's just because that's invisible collision or whatnot. Or maybe it was always not that high, it was more long. I got all I could from upstairs, right? I could so totally go on a stabbing spree. But I will not. One should not mess with creepy old ladies that come in trios. I mean, one should not stab random people in general. Don't mind me in your attic. I'm just going full length here. Alright. Let's go out the door. And I touch the bonfire just since if it repairs my weapons, maybe my dagger got like the tiniest bit dinged from hitting the wall. Probably not in a way that would be that bad, but whatever. Fog door right off the bat. Oh, multiple fog doors, okay. What are these pedestals? Okay. I'm now wondering, did they go back to like kind of Demon Souls where it's more stage select? So, hello, distant bad guy. Say distant bad guy, but I hear somebody much closer. So I don't want to stand too close to the edge in case someone pushes me off. Oh. Hello. Examine? A statue blocks your way. Okay. Into the creepy woods? Or... I'm now curious if the other fog doors have statues also blocking the way, and I'm supposed to come here way later? And I'm supposed to go down the path I was just taking? Or are the fog doors actually viable? Okay, that one's viable. This one is. I guess sure. Okay, attack with R1, yep. There we are. Alright. Yep, lock on while targeting. Yep, okay, it's the same as before. We'll see. I tried to block with a shield I don't have. Old muscle memory fades hard. Okay, there's dashing. Hello. Slowly gathering souls. Slowly repeat the process. Gather souls, and then use to level up. Okay, I assume... Yeah, there's a big guy over there. Alright, be very quiet. There we go. Yep, behind enemies back, critical hit. Yeah. And it's definitely dark. Curious how to light a torch, but I assume they'll tell me. Okay, dagger. So in theory, I could... Let's see. Equipment. Left hand. Dagger. What's that final stat down there? The diamond. Weight. Okay. Will become sluggish. Yeah, so increase my weight, but not up by a lot, so it's fine. It's fine. There we go. Come on, signpost. Oh yeah, my menu's still open. Okay, roll. Oh. He was an archer. Ah, dang it. Yeah, that works. Yep, switch equip weapons. Yeah, so far, nothing new. Although, I wonder if I could take out the torch if I could light these things up, actually. Again, I assume they will tell me. Might be a bad assumption, but, you know, gotta start somewhere. Okay, backstep, so yeah, that's the same as before. Okay, let's lower this guy back. Alright, that works. Good. Okay, life gem. Use item. Okay. We don't need to, though. Is there really no... Fine, telling me how to do torch yet. Like, I could look it up in the menu itself for, like, controls, but I'm hoping they'll just tell me. Alright, yeah, move camera. I'm a bit surprised that that came up so late. Okay.
You, give it, Moose. Yes, you! Give us Silky!
I'd like to, but I don't know how to give you Silky. Are you behind this wall? No? Kick ladder down. This is gonna be the theme of today's video. Like that also felt very GameCube. This entire game. I'm back. I'm back in time. Back to my college years. Okay. I mean, I'd like to give you guys Silky, but I don't know how to give you Silky or where you are to give the Silky to. So I'm gonna leave you alone and... What? There's a brief subtitle pop-up, but I didn't hear anything. And it was extremely brief, so... Maybe it's just a climb down function. Oh. Well. Let's go ahead and get the item. Alright, let's drop down. Soul of a Nameless Soldier. Light sconces with a torch. Look, I'd love to, I really would. But, alright. So the game is like, do this! But we're not gonna tell you how. Game options. Okay, no, that's not controls. It's screen options. Okay, It is quite surprising that, like, they have a menu element seemingly dedicated to Torch, but... I'm like, I could start hitting random buttons, but... I don't want to roll off the cliff. No, square would be have item. X was like run or something. Circle would be back step. Is it a gesture? Do I like take out the torch with a gesture? No. Not R3, not L3. I'm trying to remember what triangle was. Oh yeah, double hand, okay. Or two hand, I should say. Yeah, man. I'd like to light these up, but they won't tell me. You know what? When the game doesn't give me the thing, maybe Google will. We are going to double check that here. Because, like, it's definitely weird that torches seem to potentially be at the level of importance that they seem to be indicating, but... Alright, how to use torch in Dark Souls 2. No, I swear. Google gets worse and worse. Come on, nope. Alright, you can see the torch time. Yeah, we did. To use it, go near a bonfire and toggle the options with triangle. What? I mean, at the very least, I am satisfied that I am not alone in my confusion here. I'm just like, how do I do this thing? Okay, someone used it. I wonder... Okay, using a torch works differently than weapons. Man, this is so bizarre. I'm just gonna double check. Google failed me. The game's failing me. At least in regards to how to use torch. Maybe the other fog thing will tell me. I'm also half tempted to go back to the bonfire to... Whoop! Okay, I went a bit hard there, but did not die. Not punished. Good, good. Oh, alright. Oh. Okay. Did something just die? I mean, it looked like something died, but I don't know why or how. Might as well rerun through all this again with the torch out. I feel like there has to be something for lighting all these up. My inner Legend of Zelda player, and heck really most fantasy sandbox games, it's like, are there unlit torches? Light them up. Are there lit torches? Like, that are inconspicuously all together? Douse them. And then a treasure chest will magically appear. Those are the rules. I do wonder if you can, like, light things on fire with this. Okay. I do like how it lights up the area pretty well. Which, you know, makes sense. It's a torch. Okay, now we need to do the drop down. Okay, I don't get anything, but there's still unlit stuff, so... I guess it's supposed to light up the entire path here. Yeah, I assume the big guy... Ah, the audio shifted suddenly there a bit. Okay, so if I put it out, okay, it stays out, and then in my menu, okay, so it's like how much lifetime it has left. Okay, okay. Alright, what do we got through this tutorial door? Wield right weapon two-handed, yeah. Hold. Alright, yeah. Hello? Okay, okay. Oh wait, is that it? Huh. I expected more in here. Oh wait, here we go. While dashing, dash jump, okay. Okay. If I fail the jump, I might die, which is why I'm thinking let's go ahead and use the fire. We might as well double check to see if we're available for a level up. I only now just realized there's no level up option here. Huh. Man. Ah, okay. Toggle. Ah, I like torch. Oh, but then this starts the timer again. Okay, never mind. So it didn't repair the torch being at the campfire. But these all stay lit, thankfully. So let's kill these two guys again. Come on, you two. Alright, good, good. And now let's go ahead and basically bring in the fire. Because we should have it on this sconce. Here we go. Or sconce. Scorch. Okay, light this one. And yeah, all three while dashing, which, can I dash with a torch out? Yes, I can. Alright, good, good. Okay, amber herb. And I guess the end of the path, unless... Okay, no secret, seems. Alright. Run... Oh! I almost didn't notice this. Alright, let's... light the torch again. Okay, so it does go out though when you climb a ladder. Alright, makes sense. Or actually, or does it? Because it's still equipped. Oh, okay. Alright, then let's put it out so we don't waste it while reading stuff. Alright, with shield equipped, parry. Interesting that they frame it as only with a shield equipped. Because, I mean, parry was doable with a weapon before. While falling, plunging attack. Yep, yep. Guard break. Oh yeah, the kick. So like... Oopsie! Did not mean to break the tutorial signage. Okay, there we are. Yeah, so Smash Brothers style attack. Yeah, okay. We got sconces down there for the fire. Maybe not right away, but alright, let's try plunging. Alright. We got a door. We have a fog door. Okay, jumping attack. That'd be a heavy attack. Okay. I actually don't know if that was a thing I could have done in Dark Souls 1 or not. Okay, but what do we have here? Okay, not an ambush. Cracked red-eyed orb, which, if I recall, was a multiplayer thing, right? Dang it. Nope. I want inventory. Oh yeah, we didn't see the amber herb. Slightly restore spell uses. Nice. And an annual herb with an amber color so deep it gives the impression of luminescence. Restores a small number of spell uses. It is a mistaken belief of many that the flower of this herb do not blossom. However, small white flowers do blossom during dusk when the moon is visible. And cracked red-eyed orb, online play item, invade other worlds, defeat the master of the world you have invaded to acquire a token of spite. The residual sins of those who have succumbed to dark temptations are contained in the form of the cracked red-eyed orb. Okay, so looks like I think that's the same as it was in Dark Souls 1. Alright, oh yeah, the menu is still open. Okay, well there's a sconce to light. And another. So, okay, we gotta bring the flame then. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. As we cleared the path. Alright, up the ladder. I have to say, it's so far quite a big deal easier than the other games, but I'm assuming that's... Oh! I'm a dumb man. I was so wrapped up in being like, Yeah, even for a tutorial area, because I remember the Asylum having a bit, like, I think they threw some even knights into the Asylum. But, I can't believe I forgot to light my torch. Alright. Round the bend we go again. Okay, run, stamina back, up the ladder. Dun 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 dun. Slowly, slowly climb. Alright. Light torch. Drop down again. We're gonna take damage, I think, if it's that high of a jump. Ugh. Ugh, I say, in disgust. There wasn't one in here, right? I'm not missing something. Okay. Alright, light this one. And light this one over here. Alright, then put it out. Oh, those dudes! I remember you guys. You petrified me. Interesting. I kind of thought when all these things were lit up that maybe the dude would go away, but guess not. Because like I figured this would be like the final exam of the tutorial area. Yep, statue blocks away. Okay. Well then, let's use the fire again. I'm still weirded out that the fire doesn't level us up anymore. Or maybe it's only this fire that doesn't level us up. Or maybe we need to kindle the fire to have it give the ability to level up. But I'm sure they'll tell us. There we go. Okay, we have our little valley filled with lit torches. Okay, so we can... In hindsight, they say a statue blocks away. Do I smash the statue, I wonder? No, okay. So it's not like, you know, smash it to go inside. Alright, there's a, another torch thing to light. Light torch. Feels very Olympic torch runner vibes going on here. Alright, through here. So far, so clear. Okay. Majula. Majula. Not seeing any more sconces to light. Okay, divine blessing. I do like the brief soft music there. So far, a lot better audio, like, balancing / design than the first game. Keep expecting to get in over my head here. Okay, we're almost out of torch. Friend? Foe?
Have you business with me? The way under is all blocked up, you see, by this god-awful statue. Heavens above! Who thought it a good idea to put it there? Oof, I'm in quite the pickle now.
Have to take a look.
See that statue? Gives me the willies. You stare at it for long enough, it starts to look alive. It just doesn't seem quite right. There are no craftsmen round these parts. Hey, you don't think a real-life person was turned to stone, do you?
I like your sword, mister. It's shiny. Wonder what statue? I mean, it sounds like he's referring to the statue similar to the one that blocked off that, like, last tutorial
See that
area.
statue?
Alright,
Aye.
repeat dialogue.
Hey,
Life gem and homeward bone. Okay, okay. Alright, no ambush. Whoa, hello. Okay, it's like a goblin with a bone staff. There's another enemy in that door. Okay, double check it, because I don't know if they can bust the doors down. Ah, okay, there we go. Statue blocks the way. Okay. Yeah, it's like some lady reaching for the lever. I don't know if I'm strong enough to take that guy on, but... guess we'll never know otherwise. Come on out. Or turn your back, one or the other. I don't want to go for a frontal assault if I can help it. Take it! Alright, well they're powerful. Okay. Like, the belly being kind of like, what do they call it? Descended, whatever? Like, I was afraid it might, like, explode. And Lloyd's Talisman, which, if I recall, was... like, you put it down to prevent the regeneration of something. Wrong button. Yeah, blocks SS recovery within a limited area. Talisman used by Cleric Knights. Blocks SS recovery within a limited area. It is said that the Cleric Knight used these talisman to hunt down accursed undead. Cleric Knights fight with pride, and by blocking the recovery of the undead, they can also fight with impunity. Recovery of the undead. So do they mean... like, hollowed versus unhollowed? Okay. So good. For a brief second I thought maybe someone else was here in the cell and I didn't notice them. Okay. Guess that's the only guys there. Probably nothing to do with the barrels here. Okay. I guess through the cavern we go again.
see that statue?
Alright, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, there's nothing new to say since I've seen the statue. That's what I was kind of curious about. Like, with me having looked at it and killed the guys near it, I was like, maybe that would have changed something, but it did not. Alright, back through the cavern, but this time without a torch, which... So, am I glowing? It looked like I was glowing briefly, but... I feel it's like it's lighter without my torch than it is with my torch. That's very weird. Not in like being like, man, you know, this game sucks. Like more being like, no, just like it's weird, odd, peculiar. Okay, little fancy thing there. Is this gonna be our hub? Maybe. I see a fire. Door? Nope. Okay, I can walk up this to a certain degree, but not much further than that. Alright, something that away. guess we can light this up. Okay, bonfire lit. Alright, and this one doesn't have an option for leveling up. Okay. I was wondering if it's maybe like just because it was a tutorial area bonfire, maybe that's why they didn't have the option, but that's the second bonfire we've had that doesn't have level up as an option. Oh, hello.
You're undead, aren't you?
Yes.
You have that distinct scent, the smell of irreversible fate. This is Majula. It is a kind of settlement. A place where life is almost normal. And in Drangleic these days, there are very few places like that.
Okay.
I am Solden. And like you, I lost everything. And now I'm here. You probably heard that it was possible to break the curse here. Well, that's not true at all. There's nothing here for you, me, or anybody.
I can't tell if it's just because he reminds me of him, or if it's the same voice actor. He reminds me of the guy from Demon Souls at the very beginning, like, "You're here too, hmm? There's no hope." And then, you know, he slowly faded away.
Do you know much about souls? Even I'm not certain, but I'm told that the soul is the essence of life itself. Anything living, sentient or no, supposedly has one. What we call the curse is traceable to the soul. Do you see what that means? To be alive, to walk this earth. That's the real curse, right there. We undead will never die. And that's quite a predicament, really.
And obviously Dark Souls 1 had a despondent dude, also similar like this, but he gave me way more sass.
There are 4 beings in this land with giant souls. And wherever you go from here, you'll sooner or later come up against them. Each has a powerful soul and a terrible curse. If that frightens you, then you ought to just give up right now, like I have.
Okay, so he's definitely our resident abandon all hope, but like the other guys, he's given me good information. So we have a hit list now. So we got to take down the 4 giants in the 4 directions. Majura's Mask vibe.
Do you ever cry out for help? The journey of an undead is long and treacherous. You'll face invaders from other worlds at every turn. If you need help, why not proclaim faith in the Blue Sentinels? When you face danger, the Blue Sentinels will come to your aid. Protection is yours, if you wish. You need only accept their kind embrace.
Join the way of the blue. I'm assuming covenants have not changed since the first game, so I should be able to swap freely, probably. And this isn't the thing I was told to avoid, I think, because I was told it's the stone pedestal with a ring on it. That's going to be like, hey, join this. And if you join, it's the worst thing in your life because it will be like unreversible hard mode. So this should be safe. Okay, got a blue seal. Entered Covenant.
That is a wise decision. People are weak But the Blue Sentinels watch over us in their benevolence. Let the Sentinels cradle you in their embrace.
Hopefully we have not made the incorrect decision and I wasn't told incorrectly. 0 deaths worldwide. Statue, you will not be needing to tell me that information. I know I'm gonna die a lot. It's a way of how it goes.
Do you feel lonely here? It suits me just fine, as I've nothing left anyway. It will grow on you, this place. Give it some time.
Okay, so you see the Covenant thing, learn gesture, why not? Welcome!
Do you see the way beyond the bonfire? That will take you to the forest of the giants. There was once a great fort, but little of it remains. You may just find something there that will be of use on your journey. But don't venture too far inside, or you might not come back.
Okay.
Hade's Tower of Flame lies beyond the far gate.
Okay.
In the cathedral, the Apostles of Blue gather. But the road leading there is perilous. The gate is rigged with some contraption. But how it works, I just don't know.
Okay.
Have you seen that pit, that gaping hole in the earth?
No.
I don't know what it's like down below, but I wouldn't suggest trying to find out. Besides, you'll never make it down there. Not without a ladder of some sort.
Okay.
The flame you see there is a bonfire. They exist all across the land, beacons to we undead. If you are tired, try resting beside the flame. The flame heals us.
Okay, maybe we can do that.
Long ago, a woman called a firekeeper watched over each bonfire. She kept the flame lit and guarded it from those who would extinguish it. I wonder where the firekeepers went. Did you notice any letters on the ground on the way here?
No.
These are messages that have jumped the fissures between worlds. In Drangleic, the flow of time is convoluted. Things shift and waver, twist and turn. Poignant wishes, dashed dreams, the messages convey our very inner thoughts. If your will to soldier on falters, try leaving a message. Somebody out there is sure to listen. You may notice symbols that appear upon the ground. These are summon signatures. They call upon spirits from other worlds through the schisms in time. If you fear hollows, find summon signatures to call upon spirits there be.
Okay.
Do you see the way beyond?
Alright, now it's looping.
You may, but don't vet.
Okay, so it seems
May you
like
find peace on your journey.
the 4 paths we have, you mentioned 3 of them. 1 to the Tower of Fire, 1 to the Forest of Giants, and there should be a hole that's like a hole. And in theory could be jumped down into. Ooh, what do we have here? The letters are worn beyond recognition. Okay. I mean, our first priority should still be to find out how to level. That's it's going to be important to the overall game, I would say. Ooh. Also, I would just say, this environment, I absolutely love it. As someone that grew up on the East Coast of the United States, and spent a lot of time at the beach. Like, afternoon sun, tall cliffs with the wind picking up. Ah, I love it. This is my hub. This is the best hub yet. 10 out of 10.
Are you the next monarch?
Maybe?
Or merely a pawn of fate?
Also maybe.
Bearer of the curse. I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey.
Estes Flask. Yay!
Go on and see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrin.
You may level up by the power of the Emerald Herald. Is she the Emerald Herald? I guess her cloak is emerald. Or green. Also, it's a King Varric. I wonder if that's our resident final boss. From Lord Gwyn of Dark Souls to... Boy, I don't even remember his name in Demon Souls. Old Man King, dude.
Bearer of the curse, seek misery. For misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid. Seek those whose names are unutterable. The four endowed with immense souls. Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away.
Okay, nice direct quest. I like it. I feel like it's a bit more guidance than in Dark Souls 1, where... That was one of my initial complaints of, like, it really felt like you picked up some random other guy's quest, and it was like, I got free time, why not? I'll see it through. This one, though, kind of starts off with, like, being like, no, we are very much on our own quest that led us here in hopes of curing our curse. But we are kind of in a weird, bendy, time-warped kingdom of questionable what happened to it fate. That the fact that old lady said you probably haven't heard of it, I assume most normal people haven't heard of it, so it's kind of like been lost to legend. And in this lost kingdom, if we gather these four souls, we can meet the king, and assumedly, I mean, she said we'll become the next monarch, but I would say our own character's goal is to cure the curse of undeath.
Bearer of the curse, seek souls, larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king. That is the only way. Lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
Here we go, finally, level up, okay. I will also say that, like, I could also see it then frame being like, the old ladies, maybe our own internal, like, our character's quest is no longer cure the curse. More kind of being like, I've been led here by a trap. Like, you know, the initial old lady lied to me. The other old lady's like, ha ha ha, what a fool. Well, you're trapped here now. And so maybe this is like our way out. Alright. Level up. For a brief second, I thought my guy was going to try and stab her. And it's like, no. But alright, did not end up being that way. Okay. Okay, so... Alright, how do I do the help again here? Yeah, okay, so HP, endurance, these are our bread and butter. Every game, we start putting points into these. So, this game will be no different in that regard. Attunement and int will probably be our other stats that we go for. If I find a really cool weapon, though, I might start putting stats in, at least to hit the minimum. So, looks like our best bet then, double checking stuff. I mean, obviously also adaptability would be nice as well. So we could start splitting it 5 ways. But, I don't know about that. There's also the idea of maybe only bother with attunement when we have a spell waiting in the wings. But I would like to at least try to initially level it up to maybe get like 3 we can rotate between. So okay, so I think Vigor is our current go-to. And then, yep, alright, so the next level will be 901 souls, we only have 206, okay. Confirm. You're about to level up the character based on these choices, okay? Yes. Alright, I assume we can't upgrade the Estus Flask. Give Estus Flask Shard. Don't think we have one, but yes. You do not have an Estus Flask Shard. Okay. Fetch ye Flask? There is no flask.
Over the hill and past the forest is the king's castle, where a man peered straight into the essence of the soul. But whatever came of it, those who come to Drangleic seeking salvation soon lose hope and turn hollow. It happens to them all, sooner or later. That blue knight at the base of the tower, his spirit is already broken. Although he does offer sound advice. Perhaps he is a foreshadowing of your own future.
A bit nail on the head with the subtext, but fair enough, lady.
That tiny thing inside the ruins. An ancient being that will mock your very existence.
Tiny thing?
She imparts sound wisdom, provided you find her on a good day. The sign you bear will drain your very souls. And without souls, you will turn hollow. Stay strong. Do not lose hope. Even when you have precious little time. For when the undead dies, it is never truly dead, but only one step closer to hollowing. Not all undead are hollows, but all hollows were once undead.
Okay.
If you find an Estus shard, bring it to me, so that I may ease your burden. Over the hill and past the forest.
Alright, repeat dialogue.
But whatever.
Okay. Got a level under our belt. We know where to deposit souls when we have excess of them. Who else is around here, I wonder? Oh, hello. I almost missed you, all curled up, or kind of curled up. Are you a dwarf?
Who are you? Oh, it doesn't matter. Just help me open this door. I packed my tools in here, seeing it was vacant. But now somebody's gone and locked the door.
Okay, it's locked. Makes sense.
I'm a blacksmith. I'm nothing without my tools. Bring me that key. Chop chop. I'm a blacksmith.
Alright, repeat dialogue. So the question is now, do I need to find the key, or do I need to find the way to get inside and unlock her from the inside? And I'm not seeing a way in there beyond the front door. Unless... Alright, no secret wall. And I can't just like hop over this very open window. Nope. Yeah, I just realized I didn't like have the option for starting with a master key, like thief-wise that Dark Souls 1 had. Otherwise it'd be like, oh, that'd be, you know, maybe thieves have access to the blacksmith first. One of these two know where his key went.
Life is a journey, and every journey eventually leads to home. Hade's Tower of Flame.
Okay, now repeat dialogue.
But the road, the gate is but how it works. May you find peace on your journey.
Thank you. You too. And, I mean, I'm figuring both these don't know where the key is to the place, but you never know.
Bearer of the curse. Seek souls. Larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king. That is the only way. Lest this land swallow.
Okay.
Those who come to Drangleic seeking salve, it happens to them all.
Alright, repeat
Although
dialogue.
he does. Perhaps he.
I still like her vibe. Kind of widow waiting for her lover to return from sea type vibe there. Okay, maybe there's somebody else around here that knows where his key is. I mean, so far we met the important NPCs, but we have an item over here. Life gem. I'm glad I take that. Okay, here's that hole that was being referred to before. Brings back memories of Blighttown's initial, like, giant well hole. In fact, there are even, like, platforms that drop, like, down into very much Blighttown vibes. Hello, cat?
Oh, undead are we? And one without much time remaining. Just about ready to fall apart, I'd say. Not exactly the time to be chatting with a cat.
Perfect time to be chatting with the cat.
Well, suit yourself. Oh yes, you may call me Shalqua. Enchanté.
Enchanté.
So, what did you want anyway? Ooh, you smell wonderful.
Thank you. Okay, abandoned covenant. Covenant by item. What do you got? Alright, she sells some rings. Ring of the Evil Eye, absorb HP from each defeated enemy. Silver Cat Ring, reduces damage from falling. Might be needed to, 13... Oh no, that's not that bad, okay. I initially read that as 134,000, but it's only 13,400, okay. Red Eye Ring, easier to be detected by enemies. And don't know about that. Name Engraved Ring, easier to connect the players who chose same god. Interesting. Ring of Whispers, can hear the voices of foes. Interesting. Well, the first two are definitely the most tempting. Reduce damage from falling and absorb HP from each defeated foe. And, oh, she does sell Prism Stones, but make sure we stock up on those when we can. Okay, Alluring Skull, Homeward Bone, and Lloyd's Talisman. Okay. Alright, and I get to see all my covenants here. Ew, and they even tell me what their rank. I wish it would tell me how far I am into ranking up, though. That was an issue in the first game.
This place is already dead. Everything will crumble and waste away so that something new may be born. Isn't it wonderful? This place is fascinating. We receive only the most peculiar visitors. Folk like yourself. It's enough to keep even a cat amused. Are you going to see the old ones?
Probably. The four,
Those
right?
four who have grown so incredibly ancient.
Yeah.
They must have sprouted quite a thick coat of moss by now. For heaven's sake, no one even knows their names anymore. Imagine that.
Oh, their life bars will tell me.
Yes, nothing like yourself. For you have a most pleasant scent. It grows nicer with each passing day. Have you made friends with the man by the sea?
Kind of.
He's lost everything. Absolutely everything. The only thing he's good for now is a few tidbits on covenants. Covenants are a type of, well, contract, you might say. You give something to gain something. That's the way humans like it, right? It might be just the thing you need. But what does a cat know?
Cat, where were you in the first game when I had all these questions about Covenant?
Did you see that oddly formed rock behind here?
Not yet.
Long ago, they called it Victor's Stone, as I recall. If you wish to face greater challenges,
Okay.
speak to the rock.
That's what I'm supposed to avoid.
Although, you'd just as well not. This place is already dead. Everything will crumble and waste away so that something new may be born. Isn't it wonderful?
I think there was repeat dialogue, but it might have been slightly differently phrased dialogue.
This place is fascinating. We receive only the most peculiar It's enough to keep...
I think that was repeat.
Are you going to see the old
Yeah, okay,
windows?
repeat.
They must... For heaven, imagine. Yes, for you...
My old man memory acting up again of like,
to do, I presume.
don't have the souls.
Well, that's dismaying.
Although in hindsight, actually. Hold on.
Oh. Who are you again?
Oh, you wound me, cat.
No, I'm not serious. You do have a rather pleasant scent.
The best of sense.
A type I'm quite fond of.
Rotten fish by the sea. Alright. Okay, so I can't buy individual prism stones. It's bundles of 10 for 300, so my 206 can't get any. Okay.
Nothing suited you. Well, that's
Yeah, sorry. Just wanted to double check on the prices. Alright, so whatever I do, do not talk to the stone. He said behind the place, but I don't think it's that stone. Hello? Oh. Are they like baby rhinos? Well, they're trying to hurt me. But I just as well rather... Alright, fine. Oh, tough little buggers. Alright, How many souls you got? 20! Not worth fighting them. Huh. I don't see the stone I'm supposed to avoid. I wonder if I can trick them down into the pit. Oh, look at me! If you were to charge me, that'd be a bad idea. Here, coming up behind me. Ouch. Can't seem to trick them in. Can I shoot them in, I wonder? Maybe there's something if I kill them. Like, maybe they won't respawn and someone else will be there. I figure out, let's take care of them, and then we can use fire to heal. And the question will be is, do they respawn, or are they, like, one-off enemies? Okay, so that is locked. Can I, like, poke the stone down the well, I wonder? I can! Ooh. That's the flash art! Nice! Gladly take that. Let's bring that to the lady. Although, what do we got over here? Oh, why hello there.
Hello there. Welcome to my shop. I'm Morlin, and I sell armor. Oh, sorry, Please do have a look at my wares.
Don't apologize, good sir.
I could really use the business. If you'd be so kind.
But can't afford. Can't afford. Good sir, I'm afraid we cannot do business at these prices.
I came from the west, from Volgan. Have you been there? It's a lively place, vibrant with trade.
Never heard of it.
Very competitive, of course. And you have to grease the wheels to get anywhere. But I didn't have the funding for that, so I left home in hopes of striking gold. It's been years since then, and I've made very little headway. I don't even know why I'm still here. Everything's all run down and dying. It's terrible for business, really.
I'd assume you can't get out like me.
A group calling themselves the Blue Sentinels have gained much power in Volgan. You can't even run a shop without their blessing. They claim to be working for the greater good, but it's absolute hogwash.
I may have joined the Covenant.
Oh, by the gods, why the hell am I here? Oh, by the...
Aw, poor guy.
Well, I do hope I see you again.
I try to buy something when I have the souls, good sir. I'm sorry. Ooh, treasure. Don't mind if I do. In hindsight, I should have stabbed it in case it was a mimic, but... Ooh, it's a Tanite shard. Nice. Yeah, I don't think they would have stuck a mimic on me this early in. Oh, I can't do the slide down ladder, so I guess I'll drop off them. No sign of the key, though, for the blacksmith. Alright, let's upgrade our flask.
Bearer of the curse. Seek souls.
We have matching
Large,
silhouettes.
powerful souls. Seek the lest this land.
Yep. Alright, upgrade Estus Flask. Give shard? Yes. Estus Flask strengthened. Yay! I just realized they're both healing items and the Estus Flask in this game. Huh. And I do not have the Estus Flask equipped. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh. Estus Flask only has 2 charges, or it's level 2? Curious. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, so Ajula, the Far Fire. Oh, they even tell me the bonfire intensity. Nice. Okay. Oh no, that's a plant moving. I was like, I think I see the little pig rhinos back, but it was not them. Although I'm still curious if they've come back. And these statues next to the hole still make me curious. Are they still over here? It looks like they are. Such weird little creatures. No. Leave me alone. I have no qualm or quibble with you. But okay, so the guy at the statue made it sound like the better path right now is probably to, these little baby rhinos. Nope. Away with you. There we go. made it sound like that we'd probably want to go to the Fort of the Giants first, since he said there might be something useful for me early on in there. Like, don't go too deep. And this should be the way, I think, to the tower. The burning tower. Or... no? Neil? Wait. Oh, wait. No. You're that evil statue. You have a ring, and you're a stone. Homeward Bone. Okay. Yeah, I'm not trusting that. Not trusting that. That's probably the hard mode statue. Okay, so is this in the way to the tower? I'm also a bit curious because they mentioned that there is like some tiny entity living in the ruin, so examine. Contraption does not move. Okay. This feels dangerous. Okay, not a secret. I just want to see if I can come across a tiny, sassy being. But this might be a path. Really gotta get in the habit of stabbing these. Chrism Parma. It's a Chrism. Dang it. It's a Chrism Parma. Is that a crimson? No, that's Divine Blessing. Oh, when did I even pick that up? Okay, so it's not an item. Oh, here we go. Shield. Crimson Parma, a standard wooden Parma. The fancy name and nifty paint are surely a merchant's efforts to make this very ordinary shield more attractive. You know what? Fair enough. I guess we could use a shield. We have 3 offhands after all. Unable to use this item effectively with present attributes. Oh, okay, never mind that. Remove. Although... okay, strength 6. I currently have 3. Okay. That tracks. Interesting little thing here. Oh, and I see some... it's either the torch reflecting or there's writing beneath the water. Okay, it's like a boat gonna float in, or am I supposed to walk through the water? If I walk through the water, is there like some dangerous serpent in the water that's gonna kill me? If I go through here, is the door gonna slam behind me and spawn an arena fight? As you can tell, I have trust issues with these games. Oh. Well, that answers that question. I have Homeward Bone, so in a worst case scenario. Do you also open the same door? Yes, it does. Okay. Alright, so in theory, I can, like, run, jump, or... I mean, I did say in theory. But this also works. Soul of a Lost Undead, Broken Thief Sword. Interesting. I'm just looking for pressure plates. Don't see any, at least none are conspicuous. Well, that certainly is a Tower of Flame, okay. Hides Tower of Flame. Ooh, I like the little starry sky. And it kind of like bleeds into the shore view. Okay. Hello. I see you breathing. Come on, talk to me. I don't want to attack you because you look like you would absolutely destroy me. That, and I mean, we cool. You don't attack me, I don't attack you. Ooh, but that guy... Why, hello there, good sir. Are we... We are not friends, okay. I hear him picking up the pace back there. I'm pretty certain I can wear you down, good sir. Flask, go! Okay, so there's only 2 charges in the flask. Oh, you don't want to try and swing again, huh? Coward. Oh yeah, that's alright. My magic putting you in your place. Six souls. Surely not a sign as we head to a giant flaming tower. Okay, I see another one of those. We've got like 2 birdmen statues here. Ooh, fire over here. Okay, I can light it without resting. Alright, bonfire lit. I mainly don't want to basically use it in case like this guy respawns and suddenly I'm kind of slightly trapped. An item over there. Okay. Another dude who's like defeated. Quite a few of these big guys on the way. Hello, big guy. You. So why can't I target these guys? I didn't do anything. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Would have been better off eating the hit. Notched whip. Okay, that's kind of cool looking. Oh, okay, so it did put me over here. This guy's back. Hello, don't mind me, don't mind me. We'll try running past these guys, but I'm also not really supposed to be here. Also, it's interesting that I can target these guys. Like, I don't want to, though. There's no honor in beating them up. They've already been beaten. Now, there are souls to be gained from these guys, but I feel like it's better to just come back later. Alright, travel. Yep, got our Hades Ruin, Hades Tower Flame. Yep, and Hades Ruin. Okay, okay. But yeah, let's go back to Majula, the Firefire. Man, it's so nice having quick travel unlocked from the get-go. That is quite the... Oh! Hey there, you're not just staring at the distant shore anymore. Which actually makes me wonder then if the king's over there. The tower that way. I know that Hades Tower is along the shoreline, so it's probably not connected to that.
Bearer of the curse.
Don't need to get up my account.
Seek so, seek the
I just curious if she has new dialogue since she's at the fire.
That tiny thing inside the ruins. An ancient being that she imparts provided.
Okay. I wonder if that's what sounded like fairies that were kind of being like, give us the Silky. But okay, so we confirm that that's the way to the Flaming Tower. So what do we have down this path? I also wonder if this game's going to be shorter than Dark Souls 1? Okay, rusted coin. Again, every time I see like one of these things, I'm like, one of these has to be a secret, right? But seemingly not. Okay, this should be the path to the Giant's Forest. Also, it's funny that the torch mechanic has not really come up again. Okay, pulled open. Very, very slowly. Okay. Okay. And this looks like it's going into a forest. That just drops off into death. Though if I had drop stones, then I guess that water over there is shallow enough for a body to be there. Not seeing any enemy yet. I guess it's breakable, but... Alright, human effigy. Huh. This might be run jumpable. Although it might be better to run jump from up here? Or no, that's even just a drop down, okay. Drop down, or attempt to drop down. Okay, Homeward Bone, Soul of a Lost Undead. Oh no, that's rock. I thought this was like a little squanting goblin, like the reflection was his arm plate. But no, okay, it's just a rock. Although that is something. I wonder if that's an adult of those like tiny dudes, because it looks like a giant rhino again. Alright, can't go that way. Whoa! Okay, that's it. Lock-on was available from further away, but whatever. I wonder if these are the giants of the forest, or these are just giant things in the forest. Too big. Gladly take that. Drop the item. Okay, Titanite shard. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so this is the proper path in. Which, nothing was missed along the way, right? Nope. Alright. So let's proceed into the forest. Sneaky, sneaky. Dang it. Stabbing. Okay. Alright, there's a fire to light. Is this readable? No. I debate on healing, but I think we're good for a bit. Alright, I got 3 guys, including one of them being ranged. So let's lure this guy away. Come on. Ouch. Okay, hollow infantry armor. I don't think I need a drink yet, but I'm starting to gamble with my life here. Ooh, okay, ouch. The arrow had a bit more tracking on it than I thought it would have. Ah, fine. Drink a drink. Don't run away from me. Stay safe from all the way across. There we go. Oh, hello. These guys seem way more susceptible to staggering than Dark Souls 1 enemies. To say nothing of Dark Souls, Demon Soul enemies. Soul of a Lost Undead. I can't tell if it's just all my experience in these games so far, or if this actually is easier. Because I've been told that this is actually, like, more difficult and that's not been balanced well, but... I mean, this is also Scholar of the First Sin, so they might have, like, balanced past everything. Maybe the game is just easier. But, you know, I wouldn't mind having things be a bit more smooth. I mean, I'll take too smooth over too hard. Though ideally you get it in a sweet spot. Brain Blossom. Whoa, hello. Target. Okay, Hollow Infantry Gloves. Yeah, the guy said there used to be a great fort here in the forest. Hello. Okay, are these guys just gonna get up? Is that the deal we're dealing with? Don't mind me, let's get my stamina back. Very good. What's that sound? Whoa! Oh. Ouch. Hello. Dang it! Good sir, would you mind? Okay. Life gem. And because I just picked one up, let's give one a shot. How much does this actually restore? Pretty good. Alright. Broken straight sword. Oh. Alright, need stamina back. Human effigy, not bad. Broken straight sword. Here we are. The guy on my left might get up. Yep. And you. Okay, they should all be dead unless they keep on getting up over and over again. Okay, looking good. I'd say we tempted to try and light this up, but I don't... It's bone. I don't think it's gonna light. Okay. I mean, I want to go through the fog door, but intrigued at some of the side stuff here. I hear growling. Oh, hello. I didn't realize you were coming down to greet me. Anyone else? Okay. So here's how non-range people could get to that barrel throwing guy. Okay, Soul of a Nameless Soldier. I do wonder if in early game it would be worth it to like bust open these souls a bit more and like both invest in level ups and buying items. But I kind of like the idea though of just conserving them for when you really need it. Short sword, Soul of Lost Undead. Similar to the advanced pyromancy teacher in Dark Souls 1, where like I was uncertain it should be around forever. And now think about it, same with the future magic lady, where I was like, alright, I should bust in these souls because I don't know if she's going to be around for much longer, and she was not, so it was a good investment on saving the souls through a crack open when opportunity comes a knocking. Okay, so not much up there. Going down, it's just basically back down below. Obviously, treasure, but actually, I don't think there's a way to drop down from up there to over there. Because obviously once you get that treasure, you'd then drop down over there to go back to the beginning area. Hold on, I'm gonna take another quick glance, just to make sure there's not a drop down. If only I had stones I could drop to detect what's a death or not. Okay, that's definitely death. Okay, so yeah. So the only seemingly path available would be a long jump. But if the long jump doesn't pan out, that's a mighty fall. So we'll come back to that dead body later. Is there any other paths around here, I wonder? We could probably give these giant archways a good stabbing here. Stab. Stab. Slash. Okay. Seemingly nothing so far. I do wonder if that's going to be a boss or be just like more stuff. Okay, because we have not had a boss yet, so I figure at some point they're going to be like, did we tell you about bosses yet? And then make me fight a boss. Okay, I must fell right into that from just walking casually. But okay. Let's see what's behind. Wait, actually. Nope, wrong button. Let's go ahead and equip a homeward bone, just in case. There we go. Alright, now through the mist. Okay. So no sudden health bar and ominous music playing. Okay, we definitely have growling. We'll go after that dude. So the growling's probably... Yeah, it's so weird that these guys growl. Alright, hello. Whoa! Okay. I don't see any pressure plate. Dagger at risk. Okay. What if repairing is going to be more of a thing? Oh, hello. I'll use my other dagger. Which I can stab with. Alright, good. Okay, wood bolt. Whoa, hello. There we are. It's hard to tell what was a soul and what was an item. But okay, I don't think that Night Guy actually was what I feared. I thought it was going to be one of those, like, super knights. Secret? No. Life gem? Ah, they even showed me the durability. I never noticed that. Little red bar beneath the weapons. But yeah, just to play it safe. Oh. Ah. Dang it. Oh. So I see you up there, good sir. Don't think I don't see you. Okay. A few guys. Okay, get my stamina back. Dodge out of the way of assuming incoming fire. Keep wondering when there'll be a fire. Or if I should maybe, like, retreat? Don't think it's necessary to retreat yet. I'm just... Oop, hello. 1, 2. Okay, witching urn. I wonder what that is. Dang it. I hear sparkling when my camera's like here. But I do not see the source of that sparkling. Because my intuition is that it's one of the lizards. Delicious, delicious ores. I assume this door doesn't open. I'm going to try it though. Oh, okay. Then get ready for it. Oh, nope, fire. Alright. I was expecting someone to come running at me. Oh, hello.
Buy something, anything.
And they're really far gone. Their arm is like
I'm
losing.
gonna help an old woman and buy something.
You're hurting your initial sales pitch, lady. Alright, let's see. What do we have to buy? Hand axe, club, caestus, which I assume would be like boxing gloves? Weapons used to strike with one's fists. The thick leather covering bears iron studs and protects the hands while augmenting their striking power. Attacks with the fists are solely dependent on one's strength. With this weapon, any encounter becomes a brawl. Neat. Yep, and there's a good old hand axe that we started the first game with. Or not the first game. The Dark Souls. So, yes, the first game, but not the first game in our climb, which was Demon's Souls. Traveling merchant stuff, okay, not bad. I think this is the item dude, explorer garb. Hat worn by merchants from Lannifer, where blue represents knowledge. Wearing this increases item discovery. Lannifer is the furthest land to the south and follows a strict edict of isolationism. The rare visitor from Lannifer is always a little odd. Effect raises item discovery. Coat worn by merchants from Lannifer. The eagle is normally a symbol of strength, but in Lannifer it symbolizes wealth. Lannifer is farthest land to the south. Alright, so same. Same. Okay, so the helm actually has item discovery, and we're not wearing a mage helm right now, so we could probably put this on. What else do we got here? Okay, human effigy, life gem, amber herb, firebomb, witching urn. Okay, that's the thing we just got. A small clay urn enwreathed in magic explodes, inflicting magic damage. Created in Melfia, a land that flourishes with magic and pyromancy. So, pyromancy is still a thing then. Though the magic contained in the urn lacks potency, it is a boon to any inexperienced traveler. Okay. Bright bug. A tiny bug that produces light. Bright bugs are said to comfort the dead, and are found in the marshlands leading to the undead crypt. Okay, so there's an undead crypt, good to know. By ingesting a bright bug just before death, the moment at which they glow most brightly, one attains a great power for a short time. Often utilized as a last resort for adventurers who have lost their way. Has no effect in other worlds or for phantoms. Interesting. That's at 6,000, so, pass on that. Ferris's Lockstone. Stone activating a creation of Ferris the Vagabond. Ferris the Vagabond was a legend who wandered the lands, creating contraptions to help those in sincere and dire need. The scope of his travels was so wide that Ferris has been mistakenly credited with many inventions that were crafted by others. So, it... Activating creation. Okay. Curious about that. Fragrant branch of yore. A fragrant tree branch with a faint, sweet smell. Restores the life of things turned to stone. Oh! So we could probably use that on those statue people. Extended inhalation of the branch's scents can lead to coughing and nausea. And Lannister's Key. Key of the blacksmith Lannister of Majula. Majula, the land of exile, is compromised with abandoned old houses, one of which Lannister has fashioned into a workshop. Yes, definitely buy that one. I am curious about the Lockstone, but that's more pricey than we can afford. And I do want to get back over here. The helmet. So yes, 1. Wait, we don't have any, right? Okay, yeah, 1. Okay, looking good.
My name is Melentia. You're a stranger to this land. Oh, we
Yes.
get as strangers these days. Everybody's gone and run off. Drangleic's been a pile of rubble since the war fought long, long ago.
War.
When the giants crossed the sea.
Also, her nails are wild.
Seemed like the battles would never end. Poor folk like myself have nary a place to sleep. That's why I keep all me things right with me.
Kind of like a little bit of
You may
building for her.
travel light, but methinks you bear a burden of your own. They say these trees grew from the remains of the giants. From each carcass sprouted new life growing into what you see now. But you know what they also say? Don't believe what an old hag says.
I like the cut of her jib.
It's high time that I pick up a move. I've a bargain for you next time we meet, my love. It's high time that I've a bargain.
Alright, so we got two things we like. I think... Yeah, no, the hatchet requires strength that we don't have, so... wouldn't be worth it. Bit of a shame about these two things, given... They seem like they probably allow for progression, but... This early in the game, 4,000 and 12,000 especially, are... very much beyond our budget. Ooh! I didn't notice this thing, okay. So we can get another soul arrow, so I wonder if we can get more attunement, then we can have two, and maybe it'll give us like double stacks, like Dark Souls 1 did with the whoosh fire spell. So yes, definitely want this, which is a bit sad, meaning we can't level up anymore, but better to invest our souls in something. Especially if she's going to be moving on and won't be available anymore, so. And sadly, no miracle for us, but whatever. Yeah, alright, still repeat dialogue.
Thank you kindly.
You're very much welcome. Okay, we'll snatch you here. Light the fire. Rest of the fire. Now what I'm curious about is, so... Yep, so this is the Cardinal Tower. Man. Again, quick travel unlocked at the start of the game. Mwah! Love it. Alright, let's go back to Majula. Since we have a key to go give the blacksmith. Oh, now she's standing over here. What up, my level up lady?
Bearer of the curse, seek soul, seek the less
Okay,
misled.
still the same dialogue.
The sign you bear, and without soul,
Yeah,
stays
alright.
even when you...
It's alright. Mr. Blacksmith, Mr. Blacksmith! There you are.
Ah, yes, very good. Now I can get to work. But first, let me set up. Come again later.
Okay.
Ah, yes, very good.
Alright, yeah,
Now
but repeat
I can
dialogue.
work first.
Okay, I assume there's like no treasure that... He won't mind. Short bow, okay. I guess we can equip the short... Wait, actually, wait. We don't know how much the short bow requires. Dang it. And oh yes, all our durability is back. I wonder if what they've done is made things a lot less durable, but they auto-repair, so it's like more... And there's like additional weapon slot, so it's like they want to encourage you to have more weapons, always cycling between. Yep, alright, so unable to. What was it again? I assume it's a dex. Yeah, dex 12, yeah. We only have, I believe, 8? 7, yeah. Wait a minute. Hand with dex, I thought... Oh no, the double hands, that's adaptability, I think. Yep, alright. Okay. Back out of the menu. Rest, travel, and let's go back to the Forest of the Fallen Giants, and back to the Cardinal Tower, Farfire. It's still kind of amazing. It's like, fast travel. How I love thee. Okay, down or up? Now, there's a lot of stuff down, and I assume up will probably limit our options a bit more, so let's go up. I'll do it with both daggers out. Okay. Okay, sparkling. Oh, it's locked. I do wonder, does... Okay, I don't... Oh no, okay, that does drain durability. Very minutely, so probably the same amount it does for hitting, enemies, but... There we go. Durability restored. Alright, climb down the ladder. What do we got down here? I gotta take it a bit slow to make sure I don't end up face to face with something. Oh, giant salamander types. Friend or foe? Okay. Neutral, but you are not neutral. Okay. Wish I didn't take the damage, but live and learn. Does not open from this side, okay. Can I hit them from up here? I can. If I use up all of them, can I kill him? And if I can kill him, is he worth a ton of souls? I just need to make sure I don't fall in, because I will be swiftly probably immolated. And if we can get him to have health at 15 soul arrows left, this is doable. I think it's doable. We'll take up all our stuff, but we can just then go back up the stairs and sit at the fire. Come on, like 3,000 souls or something good. Although we are a bit of a ways away until we get our health and stamina stats at parity to our int and attunement. There we go. 900. I'll admit, I was also half wondering if it would have put out the flames, but it did not put out the flames. Okay. So it wasn't like a theme bad guy. Get daggers out. Oh, and now the other guy gets up. Okay, I see how it is. Soul of a Lost Undead. Are you gonna get up? No. But... what? There we go. Alright, now we can try this door. Okay, it's locked. Okay, so it seems like there's not a whole lot down here. Oh, there's a fog door though. Okay. Okay, dead dudes. Locked? Yep, locked. Okay, let's go back upstairs. Sit by the fire to get our health and our soul arrows back. I'll also be curious if the salamander down there respawns. It probably will, but, you know, good to confirm. Alright. I assume at the very least the two basic dudes are going to be back. Yeah, there's no... oh, there it goes. That's weird. I guess I have to, like, press down and that. Okay, the salamander's back. Good. Alright, I guess we take the fog door. I'm not thinking boss. Oh, hello. Good. Hollow soldier armor. Okay, we got a ramp. Nothing beneath this tree. Branch, bark, something. Alright, you're gonna come down here. If you want to turn your back to me, that's the price you pay. Weirdly, I don't think it was that. There's the guy. Okay. The other ones are also archers. Good to know. Ooh, we got a big dude up here, so bust out the soul arrows. That's behind me, though. Those rocks do appear to be potentially destructible. Ah, they don't. No, they have collision. Okay. I thought I heard growling, but I guess not. Although I am reminded, looking at my character's face, I did not put on that, head armor I got. But yeah, it actually is also better. Okay. Boom. Huh. I didn't think it included an iron mask. I saw the monocle, but I don't think I look like that. I don't think I got like... Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I do, because I forgot I did die, so I'm probably not human anymore. Yep. And I should probably bust out an effigy at some point, but it's fine for right now. It's fine. Alright, big guy. Dang it. Did not mean to help him out. That was... I did not think those were explosive. I wonder if they're supposed to be used to clear this out. I wonder if those are also explosive. But what I want to do is I want to sneak up on this guy and stab him. Dang it. Oh, hello. Bang. Okay. I need another flask. It's a shame I can't pick up and move the barrels. And let's get life gems at the ready. Although I'm almost half tempted to turn back. But if we can make a shortcut, that'd be better. Whoa! Hello. Yeah, nope. Whoa! I don't like that. I don't like that at all. He's in the ground. Should be safe, right? Right? Hollow Soldier gauntlets. I wonder if there would have been like a prize for beating the guy that came down from the eagle. Oh, got a torch. But given my strongest attack of the soul arrow, barely dented him. Probably not a good idea. Although I wonder though if he's like now gone somewhere. I thought I heard the thing back. I wonder if he's like gone somewhere and he's like, I will now murder all people you hold dear. All those valuable merchants, they're dead now because you didn't fight me. Oh, I forgot about you. Speaking of, we just got a flask shard. So, I'm tempted to do a quick run here. Let's go ahead and basically upgrade our flask. And we can probably get 2 level ups. Alright, sit at the fire. Travel back to Majluna. Bit of a shame can't level up at the fires individually, but not a big deal breaker. Alright, hello.
Is that a shard you found?
Yes.
Here, let me see it, so that I may help you. To see light, to see hope.
Technically the second shard I
However
have.
faint it might be.
Upgrade flask. Yes. As this flask strengthened, level up. Alright. I was double checking. Endurance was... Okay, overall stamina, good to see it. Both these are still the same. I just want to make sure I don't mistake it with vitality, which I don't care too much about. So... 2 minutes 12, it's 14, so yes, I'm probably... Vigor and endurance. Confirm. Oh, like it looked like she had like a little wand in her hand. Maybe.
For when the undead dies, it is...
No, I gotta repeat dialogue. Is Mr. Smith all in this place here? Yeah. Hey, big guy.
You, stand back. This is dangerous work.
He's like me, we're both ugly.
The name's Lenigrast. Just a simple blacksmith. And you are? Another useless traveler.
Hey, I helped you.
A man ought to labor with his feet planted firmly in the earth. Not rope around like you flirtatious vagabonds. Oh, what does it matter? Go on, show me what you've got. Your equipment. Let me have a look. But do it quick.
Okay, on the scale of dickish. More dickish than Dark Souls Blacksmith, less dickish than Demon Souls Blacksmith. Alright, what items do you have? Okay, so we have a smattering of weapons. Longsword, broadsword, falchion, estoc, rapier, battle axe, mace, and spear. Got arrows, repair powder, and a titanite shard. Okay. I wonder if repair powder is like more ubiquitous in this game. Ubiquitous. More meant to be used more commonly. Okay, nothing I need to repair. But to reinforce, let's see. So, what is the eyeball? Is that just magic, I wonder? Attribute bonus, dark. Influence of faith and intelligence on dark attack. It scales with the lower of these 2 attributes. Okay. Dark attack, the level of dark damage inflicted. Magic attack, the level of magic damage inflicted. Okay. And I assume that is via spells and not like if I whack people with a staff. I got the like... Yeah, I mean like the attack of the staff is whatever magic you have, so... Yes. Should. I think. Which... I'm guessing that thing, so yeah, we should be okay to upgrade.
worse than my reckless daughter. Don't spend your whole life in transit, you hear?
I hear.
You'll need souls to repair and improve equipment. I know only of smithing, but souls have many other uses as well. Don't waste your souls on useless trinkets. Think before you spend. Equipment can be strengthened with rare orestone, but such orestone won't come easily. My girl knows her stones, but she's always out prancing about. Now, there's a time for travels, but you can't wander the world forever. Even you must have someone waiting back home.
Yeah, I totally do. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Forever undead and alone.
Right.
Alright, repeat dialogue.
You'll
Wait.
need souls. I know. Don't waste your souls.
Okay, it was repeat dialogue, but it's like shortened repeat dialogue.
I'll be around if you need that.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. At least you're not like the Demon Souls blacksmith who's like, you're not gonna last long. Okay. Don't have enough to buy drop stones, so that's 300, but we have enough to travel back. Alright, back to Cardinal Tower. We have about roughly 10 minutes left for today. So I should probably start wrapping up, but honestly, with fast travel being like every bonfire and way more ubiquitous and the game just feeling overall easier, it's like, I'm at the point where I'm like, man, I want to do this, I want to do that. Just a few more. Alright, good. There's this guy up. Okay. There we go. And then I assume you will get up, good sir. Nice to know that I don't need to wait for them to be like, dang it, targetable. That was not ideal. I'm gonna drink from the flask mainly because of all the exploding barrels up above. But okay. Run on up. Okay, so it's like the thing I'm supposed to do. Hello. Follow me, Turtle Man. Oh. Dang it. There's something. And that's what I get for leaving this guy alive. Dang it. There we are. It does feel a bit smoother also getting the crit hit in. So which one of these are explosive then? Oh no, he's still there. But Bird Nightman's not seemingly coming back. But the other guys are getting out and running at me. Double hit there, but that was on me though. I could have been being a lot more careful. So let's get our souls back and be a bit more careful there. Pirates are glocking crafty, dang it. As always, those loading screens go by too quickly. Alright, let's see. Yeah, slide down this way. Alright, you get up. Dang it. Oh, what do I have here? Okay, Hollow Soldier leggings. Stab, stab, stab. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on. I don't think that was the way to get to me, right? Oh, it's probably gonna... Yep, there he comes. Okay. Alright, don't have to worry about him. I have the giant turtle knight. Come on, lock up. Okay, they were explosive this time around, but not the first time. What the heck? Okay, old ironclad leggings. I mean, cool enough. Yeah, get out of there before he throws exploding barrels at me. Okay. Deal with all of them getting up, but let's prioritize grabbing our old souls. Okay. Who wants to drop down and line up for stabbing? I guess it also works. Dang it! Don't turn your back. And by you, I mean my character. Not the enemy. They have the right of it. Okay. Going to... I'm gonna get this first. Firebomb. Yeah, I'm gonna have an SS Flask because we're in exploration mode right now. And I don't trust all the exploding barrels too. Alright. Just wondering what he was doing. Not gonna drop your guard for me? Okay, good. Radiant Life Gem. Interesting. So I assume that's basically the high potion to Life Gem's potion. Okay. I still don't trust that bird knight not swooping down from somewhere and trying for round 2. Okay, Green Blossom. Definitely don't trust that. Friend or foe, good sir? Because you look like a friend.
Hello there. Traveling all alone in these treacherous times. Well, I hope you have a very good reason. Oh, hogwash. Who am I to judge? My name is Pate, I journey hither and thither on a sort of treasure hunt, you might call it. Be careful out there. There's talk of unsavory bandits who prey upon travelers like yourself. Oh yes, you be cautious if you go any farther. There's treasure in there for certain, but the entrance locks from behind. I saw the same design earlier, and it's the same contraption, I'm sure. I was with this warrior, you see, and he insisted that he go inside first. The rather brusque fellow tried to swipe the lid for himself, but it trapped him inside. I still have the gent's ring. I do hope he wasn't harmed. I'll leave this one to you. I'm worried about what might be inside. I'll leave this one.
Okay. So is he talking about over here or over there? Or maybe even over a different way? Like this one, obviously all the death machines lined up leave little to the imagination. Loading barrels, and of course someone from there they are. I don't think they come over this way, no. I wonder, can I hit these contraptions? I can hit them, but it doesn't do anything. I'm so tempted. It's like, how fast do I think I am? Although maybe it's okay to go this direction. We have Homeward Bone at the ready. Oh, someone's trying to get at me. Yep, alright. Okay, really? Yep, gotta watch for that guy. Right, no. Bar. Ow. Yeah, I'm gonna drink. Also, my max health is, like, getting smaller, it seems, like each death. I wonder if I'll need to be careful and make sure that I use effigies more often? Okay, then I took down that little mini gauntlet of dudes. Secrets, it seems. Whatever was trying to hit me from up there does not seem to be coming after me. Should make sure I balance out my wearing down my daggers. Okay, no secret. Oh, I only have one soul arrow left. That's not great. Don't like the looks of this. Aromatic ooze. Dang it. Nope. Where are you, aromatic ooze? Scream blossoms temporarily boosts stamina recovery. Rusted coin temporarily boosts the luck. This rusted coin gives you a little extra bit of luck, making items and the like easier to find. The coin is engraved with the image of a god that was worshipped in ancient times, but no one knows its true origins. Here we are. Aromatic ooze, a mysterious sticky substance that radiates a pale white light. Applies magic to right-hand weapon. The affected weapon inflicts magic damage for a short time, particularly effective against heavily armored foes or creatures with thick scales. So, yeah, those in Demon Souls. I don't think we came across it in Dark Souls. Okay, yep, there's a repair powder. Yeah, gotta make sure inventory is fully closed. I mean, something was trying to hit me from up above, which would be here. Alright, whatever it is, it's still trying to hit me. It's closer, but... Oh, down there? Oh, and it's like, not swinging at me, it's swinging at this, like, weird... Oh, maybe it's one of the old giants that the lady was saying that, like, they turned into trees on death, like a tree sprouted from them. Okay. Okay, nothing there. Can I jump this? Probably not, but... there we go. I was like, then I screw myself, but I did not. Okay, so I can't get on top of that either. I think. Yeah. No. Secret? Nope. Huh. One more time, one more time. Yeah, no, I don't think it's doable. Okay, we can hop on down, I think.
Well, I see you managed to escape. I hope that brave warrior didn't come a cropper either. Be careful out there. There's talk of unsavory bandits who prey upon travelers like yourself.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Oh, but you should take this.
White sign soapstone.
It allows undead to call out for help to one another across the fissures between worlds. With luck, somebody will lend you a hand.
Okay.
Well, I see. I hope that brave...
Okay, repeat dialogue. I was hoping he would give me the ring that the guy had.
I hope that... Be careful.
But no, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Every time, I'm like, ugh, I really want to, because there's that gap in their defense right over there. Next time. Next time, next time, next time. I'm eyeing that a bit too much. Let's go ahead, basically, get back to the fire. Go back to Majula and a bit of a... Okay, sudden, like, rain of embers and the corpses reloading their physics, I see. Can I get this now? Nope, okay. Do wonder where the weird bird knight went. Like, if I roam around, is it like I thought I heard a bird flap in the distance. I was like, oh, it's gonna come back in, but no. Okay. Strange, I gotta say. Oh, these are just destroyed barrels. I thought it was like a dude crouched next to the rock. I'm like, ooh. Of course, those are the archers over there. Alright, let's run back down. Oh, I forgot about you. Alright. These are all still locked, right? We didn't do anything to open these. Yeah, okay. Because I'm assuming all of those are, like, open from the other direction. Although that one said, like, that door over there is, like, it's locked from this direction, so maybe not for those other doors. Maybe it is a key or a mechanism or something that needs to unlock them. What was that sound? Okay. Guess nothing. But alright. Back to... I like how someone keeps destroying something. Okay, so once I get to the locked door, I can drop down and get that item. Okay. Actually, lady, do you... No. I should level up. I should focus on leveling up. I was like, maybe she has something. I think that one... like, rogue... soapstone thingamajig for, yeah, the famous thief who, like... or guy who made contraptions. And okay, yeah, they have Firestorm back in this game, so okay, pyromancy is a thing. It's just there was no pyromancer class. Interesting.
Bearer of the curse seeks.
And I seek to level up. I offer up the souls. Alright, so I guess, vigor and endurance yet again. Oh, okay, I've been up for basically 3 level ups. Is that how I want to spend my points? Yes. I still wonder about adaptability, but it should be okay for now. Maybe once we get everything to 20, we'll start spreading a few things out a bit more. For some of like adaptability and maybe like dex at that point. But for now, we'll focus on vigor, endurance, attunement, and intelligence. Oh, it's her feather that she has on her. It's not a wand. Okay. I don't think we picked up a new shard, right? Yeah, okay. Let's double check the fire. But, yep. I'll go ahead and call it here for today. Yeah, no, overall, I mean, I'd say it's been a very positive first impression. Like, I'm trying to think of like some way to balance it out a bit, being like, well, it doesn't have this or that from Dark Souls. I mean, it does feel dated, but it's in a way, again, like, I don't mind. It's GameCube, and I love the GameCube era. GameCube had a lot of great games. And again, like, 2 of the GameCube games I liked were FromSoft games with Lost Kingdoms. So this kind of feels like Lost Kingdom 3, except for I'm not throwing cards and building card decks with monsters that I summon and other wacky hijinks. But yeah, I'll be very curious to see how the game plays out. It's a lot less, how to put it, like, there's a lot less resistance cutting through things. I feel like I'm making progress almost immediately, much smoother. It doesn't feel like every battle yet is life or death. You know, I've died a few times, but the first death was me rolling off the cliff, so that was me giving the enemy more power. One was basically me being a bit not treating it too carefully, and that was when I got double stabbed. Where, like, the guy behind and in front of him were basically acting as, like, multi-headed things. Like, you know, multi-hitting me a lot. But I can't remember what the other death was. It was recent, though. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Before we actually go, I am going to use a effigy. Which... So wait a minute, actually. How do I use an effigy? Alright. Let's use one of these things. So, reverse hollowing. Okay, use this item to reverse hollowing. So if I... So I can use it here, or I can burn it. Oh, burning it probably... I'm a big old dum-dum. Yeah, burning it basically would increase the power of the bonfire. Because that's kindling in Dark Souls. Yeah, okay. So let's first give ourselves the effigy. Which in hindsight... So, the Estus Flask started out as... like, is it 5 or 10? 10 for Firelink Shrine, 5 for other ones that are not powered right away. And when you kindle the fire, it would then basically jump up to providing you 10 instead of 5. And then once you got even further, they get that one item, then it was like 15, 20. But this time, the Estus Flask starts out as 1. And then every time you empower it, it adds +1. And I mean, and so far, every time I've used the fire, I get the current max back. So, I wonder what lighting the fire even does. But yeah, let's go ahead and actually use the effigy on ourselves. There we go, humanity restored. Which, alright, and then if I... okay, there we go. Now my health is not capped anymore. Alright. Interesting. So it's like a bit of Demon Souls, but not like, you know, half your health is gone. So, very good to know. Alright. Alright, I think that's it. Alright, we're good for now. But, until next time, later!